Hey guys, in today's video, what we're going to talk about is how to accomplish goals. Doesn't matter what the size of the goal is, whether it's a big goal or a small goal. What we're going to talk about is how to accomplish goals so that you can advance your career. Let's talk about it. Welcome to another episode of Career Strategies. My name is Rodney Hughes, Mr. 100%. I'm the author of this book right here, The Ugly Truth About Getting Hired, How to Land a Job of Your Dreams, regardless of the competition. And the purpose of my channel is to teach you strategies that can help you advance your career. So if that's something you're interested in learning more about, hit the subscribe button, join my family, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon so that you won't miss out on any of this extremely valuable content. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the topic. So what we're talking about here is how to accomplish goals. And here's what I want to tell you. You got to stay focused. Okay. That's like, if you don't take anything away from, if you don't take anything else away from this actual topic, I want you to take away the idea of you have to be able to stay ruthlessly focused on accomplishing your goals. So here's the thing. The day and time that we live in is a day and time where we have more distractions now than we've ever had before. Okay. Which makes, you know, the interesting thing is that we have more access to information than we've ever had before, which actually makes it easier to accomplish your goals. But on the flip side, we have more distractions than we've ever had before. I've read a statistic before that said that the average person in a large metropolitan area is going to come in contact with maybe about like 4,000 to 5,000 different advertisements on a daily basis. That's 5,000 different promises that are being made to that person. And we're just talking about advertisements at that point, right? Like, just think about it. People are bombarded. People are just outrageously distracted nowadays. If they're not being distracted by advertisements, they're being distracted by social media. If they're not being distracted by social media, they're being distracted by, just a number of different things. Okay. And so more now than ever before, it's absolutely essential that you stay focused on accomplishing your goals. Okay. And one of the things that I think annoys me a little bit when I read different books or different articles or whatever, when it relates to, accomplishing your goals, is that they try to make it so complicated, right? They try to make it seem like there's like this magical thing that you have to be able to do. But the reality is that if you want to accomplish your goals, you have to get ultra focused. Okay. That's probably the two things you got to do. You got to get ultra focused and you have to take action. Okay. And if you do those two things alone, you'll be able to, more often than not accomplish your goals. Okay. And so, the thing I want to tell you in this particular video is just more so, I want you to stay laser focused on what it is you want to accomplish. And then I want you to go after it hardcore. Okay. Like, that's the beautiful thing about being a human being. You have the ability to really be able to focus on whatever it is you want to focus on, right? And once you know exactly where it is that you want to go, just stay laser focused on it and then ask yourself, how do you get there? So here's the other thing I guess I'll tell you about accomplishing big goals. Whenever I think about a big goal myself that I want to accomplish, the very next thing I try to do is I try to set up like checkpoints. Like, what are the different checkpoints that I need to get to in order to accomplish the end goal? So let me give you a perfect example. So like my book, The Ugly Truth About Getting Hired, How to Land a Job of Your Dreams Regardless of the Competition, which, by the way, if you haven't picked up that book, it's an absolute must-have. Go ahead and pick that up. You can go to my website, www.theuglytruthbook.com. Okay. But nonetheless, in that book, okay, the powerful thing is that when it came to me writing that book, what I did was I had this goal of writing a book, right? And most people tend to mess up when it comes to writing a book. There's so many people that want to write a book, but where they mess up is that they don't ever really outline their book, right? And so whenever I write a book, right? I have this goal, big goal, write a book, right? So many people want to write books, but they never get around to writing books, right? So then after I set this big goal, like I know this is the book that I want to write, then the very next thing that I do is I start outlining, right? And I outline, okay, what do I want this chapter to be about? What do I want this chapter to be about? What do I want this chapter to be about? And I just go through the entire book. And then once I have that outline, then under each one of those chapters, I outline it again. And I have about 4 to 5 different things that I want to address in each one of those chapters, right? And so now, once I do this outlining process, or, you know, AKA setting up checkpoints for myself, it makes writing the book a million times easier, right? Because then all I have to really focus on is I have a guide for exactly where I'm going to flow with the conversation in the book. Okay. And I have found that to be extremely helpful. So when it comes to accomplishing your goals, you can approach your goals the exact same way, right? So if your goal is to make a 6-figure income, then you got to start by outlining, okay, what do you need to do in order to position yourself to be able to make that 6-figure income? Okay. And then once you figure that out, then you want to add additional checkpoints, right? Like you want to get very specific so you can have things that you can focus on that will help you to, you know, really be focused and move in the right direction. And if you do that and you do it well, a lot of times and you stay ruthlessly focused on accomplishing your goals, let me tell you, the sky's the limit. Okay. And here's the other thing I really want to address before I leave from this particular topic, but I want you to understand this. They're not always meant to understand what your vision is. And who is they? They and them, right? It's whoever you're talking to, essentially, right? See what happens. One of the things I've had to learn how to do over the years is I've had to learn how to not get feedback from people. Okay. Like, and if I get feedback from somebody, I want to get feedback from somebody who's been there and done that. Okay. Somebody who has actually produced the results or have come close to producing or have produced similar results in another space. I want to talk to people who have kind of been there and done that. I no longer do I really want to, you know, go into deep conversations about the strategies that I'm trying to implement in my vision, because here's the thing. If you're talking to somebody that's not really a professional or that hasn't really been there and done that, a lot of times you have to kind of, they may be able to add some value because I'm able to learn from everybody, right? But the thing is that you have to understand that if you listen to people or you disclose what your vision is to people that don't have any experience in it, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to really understand where you're coming from, and they're not going to really be able to give you constructive feedback that you'll be able to act upon and really be able to make things happen. So I just want you to understand that once you set your vision, right, and you start and you say, this is my goal, this is what I'm going towards, I need you to understand that whoever they is, okay, in your life may not understand your vision. They may not understand why you're even interested in accomplishing whatever goal it is that you have. Okay. So it's better that you just be confident in the fact that you have your vision, you believe in your vision, and then stay focused on your vision and stay focused on taking action towards your vision. And what'll happen is along the way, you will eventually figure out what it takes in order for you to be able to, really have the success that you're looking for. All right. Listen, hope you got great value from this video. I want to do something here. So if you need help getting a job, or if you have, especially if you have an interview coming up, and when I say an interview, I'm talking about either a telephone interview, a virtual interview, or a face-to-face interview coming up, I want to give you free access to a virtual training platform I created called Interview Prep University. It's 100% free, and it's designed to teach you how to exponentially improve your job interview skills. If you'd like to get access to it, go to my website, www.interviewprepuniversity.com. Again, that's www.interviewprepuniversity.com. All right. Hey, thanks for checking out this video. Hope you found great value in it. Like this video, comment on this video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button to join the family if you haven't done so already. All right. Thanks for checking out the video. I'll see you next time.